Kevin Crowan is product manager at Wise Foods.
I mean, I'll eat plenty of Doodles a day, and there'll be days where I won't be near a ready supply of Cheez Doodles, like if I'm traveling. And those are the days that just don't have sunshine in them.
The Cheez Doodle ranks as one of America's favorite snacks. Wise does their best to keep up with the demand. 220 Doodles are produced every second at the production plant in Berwick, Pennsylvania.
We produce from this Berwick plant alone over 5 billion Doodles every year. That's a lot of Doodles.
Fans have been plentiful since the early 1930s when the Cheez Doodle was discovered. And wait till you hear how that happened.
An agronomist was looking for a way of making a better animal feed.
From animal feed research to popular snack, that's a tasty tidbit. These days, Wise starts by grinding water and cornmeal together at a high temperature until the mixture forms a paste. And here's where the fun part begins.
And that is forced through small openings called dies in our machine, our extrusion machine. And what that does is, as soon as they're forced through, it's under such high pressure that as soon as it comes out of this little itty bitty hole, it immediately hits the air and puffs up because of the pressure difference. The water in that corn mix actually boils and expands so rapidly that steam is formed, and it puffs it up into this crunchy, what's called a collet.
So the bottom line, steam captured in the cornmeal expands and voila, a collet is born. But I guess a cheese collet just doesn't sound that tasty. The Doodle is baked and flavored with real cheddar cheese. A conveyor belt whisks the cheesy snack to a packaging machine and then to its final stop, the bag. From the start of a Cheez Doodle to the packaging process takes just 10 minutes, and the recipe is still the same after all these years.
It's the one that I grew up on, and it's the one that I was thrilled to have the opportunity to run. When I was given the chance to run the business, I said, I'm there.
For Kevin, being surrounded by Cheez Doodles is a dream come true. For a gentleman in South Carolina, it was a lifesaver. Evidently, his Doodles became his airbag when he tripped and fell to the ground.
And instead of hitting the pavement, his head hit the bags of Cheez Doodles, made a loud pop, and his wife turned around to see what happened, and he said, I'm okay, I landed on the Doodles.
The Cheez Doodles saved his life?
Cheez Doodles do save lives.
It could be a whole new way to start a conversation. Hey baby, what's your favorite snack? Speaking of favorite snacks, most people wouldn't put onions on that list, but onion rings? Now that's a different story. Whether you're ordering them at a restaurant or buying a bag full at the store, onion rings are a popular munchie, and we're heading back to the Wise factory in Berwick, Pennsylvania to get the secret to making them crunch. Kevin Crowan at the Wise Potato Chip Company knows how to eat an onion ring.
The onion ring is best eaten one on each finger, just kind of nibble each one.
Kevin says it's a delicate process to make these crunchy treats. First, dry ingredients and water are mixed to form a paste. An extrusion machine forms the paste into a ribbon, and the ribbon of dough is cut into tiny rings. Next, a surprising step. The rings are dehydrated to eliminate most of the moisture. It's critical that each ring has a moisture level of exactly 12%.
Let's just say there's too much moisture, we can get rings that are too big, and then they don't fit in the bag. Or it's too small, and then it looks like the bag is half full.
After dehydration, the rings age for a short time to enhance their flavor, kind of like fine wine.
Although the vintage is only about 2 weeks old, so this is a fine onion ring, circa August. Yeah, I like that.
When the rings have sufficiently aged, they are fried, seasoned, and packaged. This is definitely different from the onion ring you'll get at a restaurant, but the Wise ring has a unique character all its own.
I mean, if you're in the mood for something that's a little bit savory, a little bit salty, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of light and fluffy, that's your great snack.
Onion rings are probably the best way to enjoy an onion between meals, and boy, do they have a big crunch. Here's one final snack secret. Ever wonder how many curls are on the top of a Hostess cupcake?
It's 7 perfect swirls, and they've got a machine that does it right every time. Check it out the next time you eat one. That's all the sweet and crunchy truths we've got time for on this edition of Snacks Unwrapped. I'm Mark